Welcome back. Well, we have Loretta Shepard here on behalf of Funtastics Club here in Laguna Woods. Well, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. Great.
Well, you've always, every time we've seen you come in, you're always very happy, and
Yes.
we're happy to have you on the show finally. And you had mentioned you did the trading post way back when.
I did it 22 years ago when it was a trailer at Clubhouse 1.
Well, we've come a long way. Look at us now.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So Funtastics, tell me about that.
Well, I started the Funtastics about 7 years ago. I had been president of the Chicago Club at that point, and other clubs I was president of. I did travel for them, and then I did travel for the New Jersey Club.
Oh, wow.
And so friends of mine said, gee, we've had fun with you on your trips. Why don't you start your own little trip club? So that's why I decided to do it, but mainly day trips.
Yeah.
And I needed 20 people to start the club, so we wound up with 37 to start.
Oh, good.
And I got the name Funtastics because many years ago, before I moved here, I was in bowling leagues. And my favorite team name was Funtastics. And when I was going to start this club, I thought, I've always loved that name, Funtastics. And I thought it would be perfect for a travel club.
I love it. Were you a good bowler?
I was a good bowler. One of the leagues I was on was one professional and one amateur.
Wow.
As a team, you
Nice.
know. So I got to go to a lot of places and meet a lot of interesting people.
Oh, that is fun. Are you still bowling at all now or no?
No. I know when I first moved here, they did have a local bowling group here. I don't know if there's bowling anymore. They were closing so many of the bowling alleys.
Yeah.
No, I got involved in theater when I first came here for 12 years.
Oh, okay.
And did musical theater for about 12 years before I got to be president of several organizations.
Okay, well, you're very busy, and I think the best thing about it is you sound like the epitome of thrive, which is one of the things that they say you have to do here is participate to make sure you continue to thrive.
I think it's so important because we live in an environment that's, I mean, we have everything here.
Exactly.
There's so many interests. There's got to be something for everybody. And I think it's important as we grow older to be involved in things.
Right.
And I certainly am.
So you've done a lot of trips and
Yes.
events. Now, give me an example of some trips that you've taken.
Oh my gosh. Well, I do the pageant every year.
Okay.
And that's what my August trip is, the pageant. In fact, a week and a half after I put it up on the Globe, it sold out.
Oh my gosh.
56 seats I have.
Nice.
And I have the same wonderful seats every year.
Oh,
They're
that's
terrific
great.
there.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot of theater. I love theater, music, and I love history. So I've done the Ronald Reagan Museum.
Okay.
I've done the Nixon. I've done many things that involve the history of our country and of California.
Oh, that's great. Well, we've
Yes.
got the mission right here too.
Yes. Oh, I've done that. I've done the
You
mission.
did that. Okay.
Yes, and I've done December where you go out with the boats and see the lights
Oh, nice.
of the boats and the houses there.
Okay.
And I've tried to select things that are very interesting that people would like, and then I take comments from people. If they want to see something, then I look to see if I can get into that.
I love that. You know, it's not easy to put together
It is
all
not.
those trips, so that takes a lot of time.
Yes, well, I used to have an assistant that did the email part.
Sure.
And then she couldn't do it any longer. But with this pageant, I got one of my best friends who happens to be a great guy. He's with all the health insurances.
Oh, gotcha.
So he can advise you in the best way for your health according to your particular needs.
Yeah. Excellent.
But most of the time I call the companies, I book the bus company and have my name on the brochure, and people call me for reservations.
I love it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I know, and you know, you do a lot of work. Now, there's a picture that we're going to show here, and it's you with someone. Tell me about it.
This is my granddaughter, Rachel. Rachel was one of the ones that was brutally shot up in the Las Vegas shooting.
Oh.
The whole front of her.
Oh, gosh.
She was with her friends there. She was the only one shot of her friends. And it's a miracle, Rachel. A gentleman happened to walk by. They were looking for help because she was literally bleeding on the ground. And this man came by. He was from Ventura. He was there with friends looking to help somebody. He was a lineman for the utility companies in Ventura, so he knew how to handle the bleeding situation. Anyways, he picked her up off the ground.
Oh, my.
Got her into an ambulance, got her to the hospital, got a doctor who turned out to be the head doctor of the hospital.
I see.
And this doctor said to my granddaughter, and she remembers to this very day, he said, "I'm going to fight to save your life. Nobody lives with the bullets you have in your aorta, but I'm going to fight to save you. And you've got to fight to live."
Wow, that's an incredible story. And then now if somebody wanted to get in touch with you on any of the events that you're going to be having, should they just call the number that's on our screen, the 457-2228?
That's it, my one and only number.
All right.
That picture, though, she came for Mother's Day.
Ah, got it. Okay.
2-3 years later.
Oh.
Married, has a beautiful baby girl.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for the information. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right. If you want more information about the Funtastics Club of Laguna Woods, you can go ahead and call Loretta at the number on your screen. We'll be right back.